Hey friends! Learning how to pipe is one of the most important skills you can develop as a beginning cake decorator. Here are some tips to help you get started. So let's talk about what you're gonna need to pipe. So I have a plastic piping bag here. Then we have a set of tips. This is gonna hold your tip in place like this. So this part will be inside the bag and this part will be outside. So that way, if I wanna change my tip, I just unscrew this, grab another tip, and it fits right on top. How cool is that? So here's the other things you're gonna need. A rubber spatula, a bowl, scissors, and a spoon. And we're gonna put our coupler into the bag. So now we can add a tip. So we'll put the tip on top of this, and then we'll take our collar and we'll screw it in place. Just like that. Just place it into the jar, that way it stays and you don't have to worry about it kind of like rocking around. And then I'll take my spatula and I'll add the frosting just like this. You wanna make sure that you only put enough to fit in the palm of your hand. That way, when you go to pipe, it's more like writing with like a little pencil than like one of those giant pencils. Push all the frosting down, twist it, fits right in the palm of my hand. This is a template that I made to get you guys started. Now, when you're piping, think about these basic letters. The letter C, the letter S, and the letter O. These are the basic shapes that we're going to make. So I'm starting with the round tip, and we're gonna make a chain of pearls. So I'm just gonna apply even pressure and try to fill up each one of these circles with a pearl. So we're gonna start right close to our template, but I'm not gonna be touching it. Just a little bit, like maybe 1 centimeter off of it. I'm gonna squeeze, stop squeezing, and then pull down. So for the shell, it's essentially the same idea, except we're gonna drag it a little bit further. For the next row, we're gonna do a reverse shell. So this is kind of like the shell that we did just now, but we're gonna curve the tip a little bit going opposite directions. So we'll do the same way. We'll start by filling the space up, and then we'll curve around. The next one will curve the other way. So those three are called borders. Now let's get into our C, S's, and O shapes. We're gonna start with the S, and so what we're gonna do is just follow the line. So I'm gonna start right here at the tip, apply even pressure, and we're just gonna follow this line. Let the icing fall out and land right on top. And then when you get right to the middle, you can stop like that, and then we'll come back the other way. This makes it much easier to do. Gus, how you doing? So let's move on to one that's a little bit more advanced. This is called a swag. So as I pipe, I'm actually going to roll the bag to kind of make this scroll. You'll see. So I'll start here, I'll put a little icing down, and then I'll roll. Now for our last shape, I'm gonna use a bigger tip. This is actually what we're gonna do on top of our cupcake, but I wanna show you first on the template. So we're using a bigger tip and we don't need a coupler for this. This is called a rosette. So we'll start right in the middle, like here, touch down, you're gonna pipe out, and then you just make your O shape. All the way around. When you get all the way back, pull into the middle, stop piping, and pull away. Like a flower. Now that we've had practice piping different shapes and patterns, let's jump into piping on real cupcakes. So I have a piping bag here fitted with a star tip. And so we're gonna make our rosette, but we're gonna do a double rosette. So we're gonna do 2 O's. So I'm gonna start in the middle, touch down with my icing, pull out just like on the template, make a circle around, and then when we get here, we'll stop piping and then we'll make a smaller circle right in the middle, and then we'll pull up to get this little point. Hey Gus, you wanna try?
Yeah. Let's go. Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Let's get you in place.
Here we go.
Oh no! Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
Now I'm gonna show you a fun way to add color to your bag. And I'm gonna take some pink food coloring, I'm gonna dip in, and then we're gonna just smear it inside our bag. And now we'll just fill the bag as usual. This is just like we did before, except this time I'm gonna make a squiggle.
Wow!
For more cake piping tips and to learn all the basics of cake decorating, watch my Jump Into Cake Decorating class now on myblueprint.com.